Okay, so this week for both A and B, for virtual people, you need to do two-step equations with distributive property, and that's in Class Kick. It's assignment 403 in Class Kick. That should have been done last week. I think I took it off, but I'll help you through it. It's back up. And then you also have to combine like terms, and that's 404 in Class Kick. You also need to do your probes. Okay, so if you're looking either A or B, 5A or 5B, here's your stuff for each week. You have your probes, and only the ones that you're assigned will show up. You're not doing all of these. And then you have 404, like combining like terms. That's what you need to do this week. This is what was from last week, which is 403. Two-step equations with distributive property. You need to do that one too. Okay? So, I'm going to go over that, and then make sure you've done all your probes. So if you have 402 probe 403, or 401 probe, make sure you get all of that done. All right, so I'm going to go over the solving two-step equations with distributive property. Oh, look at that. And I already made you all a video, so you should have had that done for last week. All right, so I'm going to go to this week. Here we are, combining like terms. Okay. Here's our first example. Let's see. I'm going to put a yellow dot in my circles. I'm going to put a green dot in my triangles. And I'm going to put a pink dot in my squares. Okay, when you're combining like terms, you want to put all the similar things together. So we're going to put all our circles together, all of our triangles together, all of our squares together. So when you do that, you have, well, let's start with our circles. We have 1, 2, 3 circles. 3 circles, and I'm going to put a dot in that circle to let myself know that is a circle and not a 0. Okay. Plus, how many triangles? Well, I had 4 triangles. Plus, here we go. How many squares? And I had 4 squares. Okay, that is your answer. I put all of the same things together. So I put all of the circles, all of the triangles, and all of the squares together. Okay, I'm going to go through and highlight your thing. Well, let's just do one together first. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, so I have 12r minus 8 minus 12. I have something with an r, but I don't have anything else with an r. I have a negative 8 and a negative 12, and neither one of those have a variable. They don't have an r. So I can put negative 8 and negative 12 together. So I'm going to highlight those. We can put those together. And when I say put together, I mean add. So 12r, we can't do anything with that, so I'm just going to write it down here. And then we have negative 8 plus negative 12. And when you add those together, that will give you a negative 20. Okay, and that's it. That's all you have to do. I'm going to do a couple more, and you'll get the hang of it. I'm going to do some more. So I have number 3, negative 2x plus 11 plus 6x. Well, I have 2 numbers with x, so I'm going to highlight those. Those are my like terms. I need to add them together. Negative 2x, and I have 6x. I'm going to add those together. So negative 2 plus 6 is 4. And if you don't know that, type it in a calculator. I didn't do anything with my 11. I can't do anything with my 11, so I'm just going to bring it down. I'm going to write it next to it. And there is your answer. So you all are going to do the same for these two. Now, you have two different like terms. You have your ends, and then you don't have your ends. Okay, just you can highlight them if that helps you. You can rewrite them if that helps you. All right, so but you all need to get those 4 and 5 done. All right, so I'm going to do number 6. And feel free to pause me and work on your work and then come back and finish watching. Okay, I have 10 minus 5 times 9n minus n. We're going to have to use that distributive property to distribute our negative 5 into 9n minus 9. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by writing my arrows. Okay. And I'm going to bring down my 10. Haven't done anything with that. And negative 5 times 9n is going to be a negative 45n. And type it in if you don't know. Okay, so negative 5 times 9n is negative 45n. Now we have negative 5 times negative 9. That is going to give us plus 45. Okay, we have distributed the negative 5 through. We got negative 45n plus 45, and we just brought down our 10. Okay, now we need to combine our like terms. I'm going to highlight them. We have a 10, negative 45n, and a 45. So I can put my 10 and my 45 together. They're both positive. So when I add 10 and 45, I get 55 minus 50. We get 55. Then I'm just going to bring down my minus 45 in. That's your answer. Now, when you're doing this, you can write on Classkick, or you can get your whiteboard or get you a piece of paper. If you take a picture and upload it, I need you to make it big enough so that I can see it. But that will be your answer. Okay, so now you're in charge of doing number 5. I'm going to go on to slide 2. You have some more to do. Actually, I'm just going to make you all do those two. I'm not going to make you do that. So you don't have to do 7 and 8. You got lucky. Okay. Now you have to do 9, 10, and 11. I'm going to do, well, I'll just explain it. Y'all should be able to get this. So you're going to combine your like terms and then solve. So if I'm doing the first one, I'll do the first one for you. You're on your own with the others. There we go. We have 2 like terms, which is 2t. I'm going to put those together. That leaves me with 4t is equal to 16. I've added my 2 plus 2 is 4. And then I put my t next to it. I brought down my equal sign and my 16. Then you need to solve for t. That says 4 times t. You're doing the opposite. So remember, opposite of multiply is divide. The opposite of add is subtract. Okay? So you are going to divide both sides by 4. Okay. When you do that, your 4's cancel. You're left with t is equal to, and 16 divided by 4 is 4. That's your final answer. So you are going to do 10 and 11 just like that. I'm going to go on to slide 3. Oh, and you have one more. So number 12. One left on slide 3, and that would be number 12. Okay, so that is the video for this, and it will be on this first page. Please watch it before you do it. All right.